YouTube, the ban list is live, at least in tournaments and stuff. Maybe not on ladder, but it's live, and that means Melodious is the best deck, like I predicted. If you can recall, I did predict that Melodious could be the best deck after Harpies fall down, and as you may check out what the TPC said on the official Duel Links meta tier list. Melodious is the best deck, tier 1 best deck. Now the deck did change a bit from earlier. Now the deck runs lots of traps, because it can. No harpies. I mean, their harpies are still alive. Don't get me wrong, but they don't really care. They're just fuck it. I'm playing traps, bro. I don't care. I don't care, bro. And the optimized version would look something like this. You of course you can make it much more free to play for you, but I would like, if I had breakthrough skill, I would definitely play instead of Fiendish Chain. But this is what I could, the best build, something close to best build that I could come up with. Now, as you can see, the rest of the cards are standard. What changed is that you play triple solo, because solo floats into any of your, Melodious monsters, which is pretty nice. And also, what changed is we have a shit ton of interruption, and the thing is that, unfortunately, well, I guess that's subjective, but in some sense it's unfortunate that a big win condition of the deck is stall, deck out, because the opponent literally can't deal with the board you can set up, or doesn't have an out to bloom Diva. But yeah, at least it made the meta slower, and I think it's a good thing, because like, if we're in a Saki meta, then what does that mean? That means that if your deck is better, or if you have more luck, you will just win more, In a control meta, in a slower meta, what can happen is that, your decisions make much more influence on the duels, which should be, the case. We don't want to be in a meta where, if I go first, I win, or if I open better, I win. You want to be in a meta that is interactive, and that has, your decisions make more influence on the game than how good you opened and stuff, So for that reason, I would say a slower meta is better. Sure, decking out isn't as fun, of course. Stall and decking out isn't as fun, but slower meta in general, I would say, is much more fun. From the staples, I played, I got my third Book of Moon, let's go. Yeah, Book of Moon is just a great card. I would definitely recommend it. Fiendish Chain is pretty nice, in the mirror match and stuff. Then Drowning, I feel like Drowning is a great card nowadays because Harpies, got nerfed. Drowning and Floodgates are cards that will definitely be on the rise, so do, look out for them. They are the cards I would recommend maybe even getting. Maybe not Drowning that is that important, but Floodgate is a card I would definitely recommend for this meta. Also, Super Team is pretty nice. So yeah, that's the deck list. It's a bigger version, 28 cards, because you have with solo now, you have lots of ways. You don't have to, OTK or set up the board really fast nowadays. You can sit on, one monster plus the back row. So yeah, that's the deck list. I'm only playing one Bloom Diva because I only have one. Otherwise, I would definitely play at least two. But yeah, that's the deck list. Hope you will enjoy the duel replays. And now it is time to duel. Also, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, for more content like this. For more, videos, tutorials, or just meta-analysis and stuff like that. My channel does offer all of that good stuff, so be sure to subscribe. Also, you can like and share and comment and all that good stuff. It does help a lot, not gonna lie. But anyways, here we didn't open the best, but because he also opened awfully, basically, we can just OTK here. So the good thing with Melodious is that it can be oppressive or defensive, and that's really what makes the deck good, I would say. Because as you can see, we can just just don't overthink it. Just go for it. But anyway, we can just attack with Bloom Prima 2 times and easy GG. I will also, join us also on Twitch for the live action. I will post a link in the description, and also join us on Discord if you want to discuss anything, if you have any questions, or if you just want to get notified when I'll be streaming, or just talk with the chat and stuff. I don't know, bro. Just join, just join us. I did only have one deck out win, but yeah, it's a big win condition. How would I say it? Similarly to like Dark Lords had we out as a win condition. Similarly, like this, if the opponent like Water, for an example, we're playing against Water. If they don't have an inherent out, there's no pressure on you. You can just sit on Bloom Diva and just chill and deck them out. So yeah, of course he opens Diva. If you're a real Water gamer, of course you will just open Diva, bro. It's that simple. It's that easy. Now here he opened the Exodia. He opened Diva plus Book, which means he can destroy my Bloom Diva, But the good thing is we have Super Team. We can summon the Mazzarta from Graveyard. He goes for Hope Woven, which we can easily score. Just score him, bro. And that should be easy clap. We can destroy, we can attack. He finished chains, okay, he can survive for a turn. Fortunately, no second in. He's not a real gamer. But we have another score, and that's game, basically. Easy clap. Score is so good, right? Like, they can't do... most decks can't do anything about Score or Bloom Diva. So yeah, that's easy clap. Okay, is this it? Is this the deck out? Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, it isn't, I think. We can just set everything. We are playing against Melodious. He can go for Bloom Diva. So let's see, how do we deal? Oh, I remember this one. This is why Drowning is a good card. Wait, where is it? Here it is. This is why Drowning is an amazing card. Soprano can add back the solo. He attacks, destroys, fine, we can just Drowning, get him out of here. We also top deck first move on solo, which is, amazing. We can just activate the skill, go with Show Penis, and that's game, because, if the other back row isn't, won't do anything, we can just attack with solo for game. So yeah, easy clap. So yeah, this is probably the best deck to invest into. You should have lots of texts and staples. It seems like that's the way to go. But besides that, the core of the deck is free to play. So don't be afraid to invest into the deck is my recommendation, because like I said, you can put in, like, if you don't have Floodgate, you can, play Canadia. If you don't have Drowning, you can play Wall of D, even. I don't know. You can play whatever you like. There's lots of space for text that you can, just put anything, basically. Oh, I remember this one. Here we go just into, our skill. It seems like Noble Knights that bricked, there's nothing activatable. Now we feel there's something activatable, so we know it was treacherous. A random Veil, okay, he can destroy our monster, which is fine. I mean, it's not the best because we don't have the best cards, but we top deck first move and solo, which is nice. We can get back with the skill. We can go into our monster. Now he TTHs. We can also now banish his Gwen, which is pretty big for the deck. Good thing is that I know how Noble Knights work. Now we can book the Merlin. We keep top decking bad cards, just random ass cards. We can finish the dude after now that he activates. He can destroy the Drowning, that is completely fine. He can destroy the other Drowning, which is completely fine. Goes for the Driston, attacks, goes for the Merlin, we can finish that as well. Unfortunately, we're not top decking into anything, so we have to, just stall basically. I mean, it's not stall, but it's control, bro. Trust me. And finally, we top deck the Moon Solo. We can go into the score. With score, we can make a fusion, make the Schubert. Is an amazing card against Noble Knights, and we have super team, and that should be game at this point. He can go with brothers. Target these 3 cards. We can banish right away, so he doesn't get the draw. He can go for Castellin, he can bounce, but we can just with Super Team summon the Mozarta. Mozarta can summon the Chopina. Chopina can bring back the Soprano. Soprano can, fusion into Schuberta again. We can destroy it. He floats. He can also get 1 card from his card, from the trap. We can finish now all of his stuff that he can't reuse again, and we also have Book of Moon to stop his plays now, and that's game. And as you can see, we can grind games. I would say Noble Knights isn't the best deck to grind games against, because Castellan can bounce Bloom to grind games against, because Castellan can bounce Bloom Diva, and if we don't manage to set up with Schuberta, very early, they can set up the board, which can easily, win against Melodious. But yeah, this was a fun duel, not gonna lie. I kept top decking freaking, back row like Econ and Drowning and Book and everything. It took too long a bit, but in the end it ended well. So yeah, GG's. And yeah, this is the duel. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. I could it was fun. Come on, bro. Trust me, bro. Don't overthink it. Just go for it. Zuzu best deck. Let's go. Now, last duel I open all of the traps. Now I open all of the solos and ostinatos and everything, bro. But the good thing in the mirror match, the best mirror match out there is just sit on freaking Bloom Diva, chill, bro. That's it. We can also set the first move in solo to bluff. What the fuck happened here? And yeah, good thing is that I played here at least 28 cards, 30 cards, so I can deck him out. It didn't end up in a deck out, but it could have ended up in a deck out. Here he Forbidden Chalices. We can score TTHs now, which is fine. Why? Because we have Super Team, which can bring her back. And yeah, as you can see, nothing happening for 26 turns. We just keep, passing. But, and there's a big but. Big butts? What? Here's the thing. I'm not the player who is stalling. Even though it may seem like, I'm the one who's stalling. He's the one who's stalling, because if he doesn't have an out, why just not scoop? Why just, not end this? He's the one who is prolonging the duel by not scooping. Because I don't have to do anything. I can just deck out. I mean, that's a win condition. It isn't the most fun win condition, most interactive win condition, but it is a win condition. And he didn't actually stall because he has, let's see, 1 MST, 2 MST, 3 MST breakthrough skill. So what can we do about it? Well, solo floats, first of all. Can bring back the score as well. Can destroy, that's fine. We can just set the back row again. We can drown him. Top deck into Super Team, and at this point that's gonna be game, because Super Team can revive our Bloom Diva. Also, we can negate with Fiendish Chain that tries to banish the Bloom Diva, and that's GG, basically. So yeah, in the end it ended up well, but it could have ended up bad, because he hits, like MSTs and stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Easy. I mean, yeah, easy clap, bro. Easy clap. It actually ended up being a time limit win from all the things. I mean, it was over, but yeah, GG's. And finally, the last duel we have for today. Let's see. Taya Gardner, Sims. I mean, fuck. It's no, not November is over. I guess do your thing, Sims. Sims, I guess it's time. Your time. You can just Floodgate. He has to use up his book now. I don't think he had to do it because he can tribute over with Kiwi. Like, I don't think he has to necessarily book. And because he booked, that means he loses now because we can just OTK easily. So yeah, this is also, like I said, the good thing with Melodious is that they can be oppressive as well. We can activate the skill, summon the Mozarta. Mozarta can summon the soprano, which then we can normal summon solo. Can go into Bloom Prima. We do want to attack. We do want to attack with Bloom Prima. You don't want to attack with the smaller monster, because if he has multiple Kiwis in hand, he can get her defense pretty big, so we can't OTK, but here we play around it, and that's gonna be easy clap. And that's gonna be it for the video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Um, do I like the deck? Not necessarily. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I do enjoy playing any deck, basically. Like there isn't many decks that I'm like just like, no, I do not enjoy this deck, and man, fuck this deck. I enjoy playing every deck basically. Would I recommend this deck? Like probably, yeah. If you enjoy the deck and if you enjoy the archetype, I would definitely recommend it because it's the best deck now. So yeah, that said, let me know what you think about it. Do you think that Konami should do something about it because getting decked out isn't as fun, or do you think it's fine, and do you think that's having a slower meta is great? Let me know what you think about it in the comments, and that said, see you in the next video. Bye.